We shall be discussing on how to say no to your woman and still earn her respect. Okay, last week we discussed about traits you see in a man that makes you that tells you to run as a woman in a relationship. So this week we are talking to our men. Okay, as a man, I will encourage you to ensure that you make money because money makes relationships sweeter and better unless we want to lie to ourselves. So as a man, if you don't have a job or a work that you do, get one today. You don't have to wait for a white collar job. There are so many things you can lay your hand out there to get your pockets to be rich. You can think of a good business to do. It doesn't have to be a big business. It can be small. Start small. What we all do as a man is to expect big job or big business because of our status. Don't put status when it comes to money. As a matter of fact, good things come out of black and hard places. People are farming and they're making money. People have, in fact, if you don't want to be a shoemaker, get all this local shoemaker, decorate a good shop, let them work for you. That's one business. You can do make pure water to earn a living. There are so many things you can do. We can talk about that one later. But for today, we want to talk about you and what will make you say no to a woman and you still earn her respect. Okay, number one thing I've said is for you to make sure you are well to do yourself. You don't have to be a billionaire, but just make sure you are comfortable in your own lane. That's one thing that will earn you respect from your woman. Then two, make sure you are good at heart. You are a good man. That's two. Three, make sure you are not a stingy man. Because if you are a stingy man, in fact, if you say no at any time, your no is nothing to a woman because you kuku don't do anyway. So don't be a stingy man. So that you can earn your woman's respect. 4, know your responsibility per time. You don't have to be in marriage before you perform responsibility on a lady that you date. That's why you're in a relationship, and you sometimes want the relationship to end up in marriage. So why can you not take care of your woman? Don't let her ask before you know how to give. Just know when to give and when not to give. Then you will earn your woman's respect. Okay, when a man approach a pretty lady or have a pretty lady as girlfriend, it's known that you have to take care of her to make her stay with you. Okay, if you have this kind of pretty lady around you, they will always want to test you because some lady, I've heard some lady just about a yes man before, and a yes man means a man that says yes to everything. Don't be a yes man, but be a good man. And sometimes say no to your woman because some ladies test you just to know how confident you are or what kind of man that you are. So say no to your ladies sometimes. Restriction makes relationship sweeter sometimes because when you say no, when she asks you for something and you say no, she's displeased, she's not happy, she's grumpy, she's not giving you face. But mind you, if that no end up being a good answer, she will love you for it and she'll be pleased. Okay, I once told my boyfriend before in a relationship that why is it that anytime I want you around me, you're not always there? And the answer was, if I give you all my time, you probably won't respect me. And deep inside me, I knew he was telling the truth. Because if he's always around me, some lady don't want their man to always be around all the time because there won't be respect again. But when your man gives you time and you eventually see him, there's a way you appreciate him. I don't know if I'm speaking to some ladies. There's a way you appreciate him better than when you see him all the time. In the morning is there, in the afternoon is there, in the evening is there. Then what is he doing? That means he's not working, doesn't have, time to do something good that will bring something good out of him. All the time is just for you. Then you, at one point in time, you just be displeased that is always around you, because even you need some time to yourself. So a man that is always available, we hand less respect. But a man, I know some ladies don't like this, but a man that is, scarce makes more sense. And it goes for a lady too. If you play hard to get, men respect you more. So men know how to say no to your ladies sometimes. You should say no when you really need it, not when you don't need it. Don't say because you've heard this now, then you now start saying no, 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 no to everything your girlfriend asks of you. Then that means you've not balanced the equation, and that might make you lose the relationship. So balance it. Know when to say no and know when to say yes. For example, a stingy man that the girlfriend is now asking for maybe money for something, and he's saying no. What sense does it make? It will not even make any difference, because the girl already know that you are Mr. No, you will say no. So in that case, you've not earned any respect, and it doesn't carry any weight. But when your woman know that you're a good man, you are not stingy. Anything she asks of you, you give it at all time. The day you say no, she will not like it. She will cringe. But at the end of the day, she will still love you, and she'll still be there for you. But when you're Mr. No all the time, there's nothing good that will come out of you, and you eventually say no. It makes no difference. So be a good man, like I've said. Don't be stingy. Know your responsibility, so that the day you say no, your woman will still respect you. And spend your time for something productive. When you spend your time for something productive, and maybe your woman just needs you for that period of time, and you say no and she's displeased, when you bring the results, she will love you more. So spend your time for something very productive as a man. There's a saying that says, if a man if a man prioritizes his relationship, there's a saying that says, if a man prioritizes his relationship over his highest purpose, he weakens himself, deserves the whole universe, and cheats his woman, the woman you want to satisfy. You cheat that woman of an authentic man who can offer his full undivided presence. So don't always say yes in your relationship. Spend your time for something productive that will bring an answer to that lady, and that will earn you more respect in her presence. But if you now say no, and you go and spend the time for a non-productive thing, you might end up losing that relationship. So when you say no, you should know inside of you that no, you really mean it, because you really need that time, or you really need that thing that she's asking of you for something that will be more productive, and then you will earn more respect. So I'm encouraging all our men, not to be a yes man, but to know how to balance the equation. You should know when to say no and when to say yes to her, for you to earn her respect, for you to maintain the relationship, for you to be respected in your relationship. A lot of women test their men just to know how confident this man is in a relationship, especially the pretty ladies. They do that a lot. So it's all about balance. So you should say no when you really need it, especially if it's a girl that you just meeting or wooing. If she's not, attracted to you, she could probably just laugh and walk away. But if you're just meeting her and she's attracted to you, and maybe she asks you for something like, can I know where you live? And you just say no. If she's attracted to you, she will stay. She will still insist that she must know. But if she's not attracted to you and she just asks you, may I know you better? And you say no, she just look at you like, look at this idiot. I even want to know you better and you're still saying no. She'll just walk away. So you should know when to balance the no and when to balance the yes. Don't say because you want to be